Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, August 14th, I believe, and I'm going to pull some sales with you today. Let's get started with this eBay sale. This is a pair of vintage Levi's dry good jeans. I took a $28 offer. I think I had them listed for about $50. We kind of went back and forth, but really happy to get these out the door. Let's see what's next. Okay, funny, the next thing that sold was actually in that same bin, and I just put it away. These really surprised me because these were something I was considering donating. I got these American Outdoorsman pants. Ah, gosh, I think these were originally thrifted, maybe at the bins, gave them to Jay. He didn't want them. So we listed them when I was doing my purge last week, and they were a full price sale for $32. They were size 32-30. I also have them in a gray, but a few things have already sold from the purge that I've been doing, so I'm so excited that some of the things that I was even considering donating are moving so quickly. So next up is one of those items as well. It's a JFK ashtray. Let's find it. All right, funny that this was also a full price sale. I priced this pretty low because the comps on eBay were very low. This is in good condition. There was a tiny little chip that we disclosed. You might be able to see it right there. I listed it for $15 and was not expecting this to sell on Poshmark, but that is where it sold, and it was another full price sale. President and Mrs. John F. Kennedy. It's kind of cool. My cousin had given this to me. He gave me a bunch of JFK stuff, and I pulled this somehow. The rest is somewhere in my home. We'll find it. But yeah, another item sold. All right, I'm pretty certain I picked this tank top up at the bins. My most recent trip to the bins where I hit that patch of Lululemon stuff. I was so excited. I listed this tank top for $30 or $32. This is the cool racerback. It's actually my favorite tank top that Lululemon makes. It sold for $25. I had it listed for $30 or $32. This sold much faster than I thought it was, so I'm happy about it. I was so excited about this sale. This was a full price sale on eBay. I only spent $1 at this estate sale because it was kind of a questionable place. I got 3 beauty products, and I'm kind of waiting for them all to sell before I do the video. This was the first to go. It's a Gina Tay talc powder vintage tin. And yeah, I picked up 3 beauty products. They said, give me $1 for all of it. So I paid about 33 cents for this. It's only been listed for under a week, and it sold for $24.99, I believe, on eBay. So that's heading out today. Hey, handsome. I forgot one more sale. Do you want to come downstairs and get the last sale with me? Go ahead. Let's go. I think these sold for $15, but I was so happy. I picked these up at the bins with a matching shirt a while ago, and they were just crazy enough that I figured I'd try them out. They were also new with tag. This is where you can get sucked in by a new with tag item and not be really sure if it's going to sell. The brand is Rebel Minds. They have all these crazy graphics on them. I don't know. They were new with tag. There's a matching shirt if anybody wants it. So these sold for $15 on eBay. I'm really happy about it. I'm conserving these bags that have the zip top. So I'm going to rebag this and then reuse that bag. Let's go get ready for the mail person. Are you ready? Come on. Let's go. So sadly, I had a no sales day yesterday, which was Sunday. And usually I send out pretty aggressive offers on Sunday, but Tina is not working today. She's working tomorrow, and she always works on Mondays. And I don't know if subconsciously that's why I didn't send out offers, because she's usually here when we do big shipping on Monday. So not much to ship out, but we're gonna get this done. Oh yeah, what do you think? So I filmed my Slow Fashion Friday video, which I will edit on another day. I have a bag of donations to bring to Savers. Angelina and I are gonna go get a pedicure, and then I'm gonna go to Savers. I have a dress that I need to exchange. I just have to find the receipt. I'm gonna be so frustrated if I can't find it because there was a stain on it. And I'm going to donate and maybe take a walk through, and we'll see what we can find. And I also have a couple items that I picked up at a thrift store on Friday that I will also share in this video. So it's turning into a little bit of like a come to work with me video. I won't get you in
No,
it.
you can get me in it if you want. I don't care about
This is
it.
my friend at Savers helping me out here, giving me my coupon.
Oh my God, it's so hard over here, people. It's so hard.
Look at all this stuff. Full service. Thank you so much, hon. Have a good one.
Take care. Drive safely.
Thank you. How sweet was he? Oh my gosh, I loved him. All right, I just picked up this brand for the very first time, Danner, when I was up in Maine, and everybody was so great about teaching me about this brand, and I just found these boots. They are kind of expensive, $16.49, but I think they're in really good condition. Also, I've never heard of this brand, but I like this little purse. It's like a little fold over here. Foley and Karina, I need to look this up. I found these Converse All-Stars that I think are really fun. These Madewells were in the men's section, but they're the curvy road tripper in a size 30, great for back to school. And this dress is 100% silk. It's one sleeve. I can't make out what this brand is, so I need to look this up. These are in like new condition. I wonder what size they are. I won't be surprised if they're 13. Men's 13. I have a feeling someone with very good taste dropped off a bunch of shoes here. I've largely stopped picking up Allbirds for any premium price with anywhere. And I think I'm gonna put those other Danners back because my other ones haven't sold, and I really love these Olakais, and I don't know, I just don't want to overbuy, so I'm gonna try those instead. I can't tell if these are trying to be Rothy's, like a knockoff of Rothy's. I can't make out what that says, and all I can see on the bottom is $2.45. They're nice, but they're stained here. So I think I'm gonna put them back because they're asking 10 and change. But I wish I knew what they were. Hi everybody, I have such a small haul for you, but I'm gonna share with you what I got and we'll go from there. This was one of the last things I picked up, and it's one of my favorite things, and I'm not sure if I shared it with you, but this is, it just looks like a little boutique brand, although maybe this could be from Anthropologie, I'm not sure. Isn't this gorgeous? It is a little kimono style, shorter length, embroidered top with the black floral pattern with this really beautiful like salmon color. It is raining and gloomy out right now, so the lighting in here is really not the best, but I thought this was so beautiful. It was just $5.99 and I had 20% off, so I loved this for the style. I will say this was one of my most frustrating trips to this particular Savers for whatever reason. I always have a hard time getting good reception while I'm in there, but on this particular day, it was really, really bad. Like I was wasting so much time just trying to look up comps, and it came into play with one of the things that I decided to purchase, which I will show you. But the brand is JAAS. And it's got like a little sewing machine. I think it's a great transition piece. You know, you could wear it into the fall with like a nice pair of jeans. And it's a great summer top as well. This is a size medium. And yeah, costs a little under $5 after the 20%. I don't even know if I showed this because I think I'm gonna give this to a family member, but Trillium Brewing Company is a Boston favorite, and this is a really nice wool hat, and it's a fitted hat. It's a size 6.5 to 7.5, and it's acrylic wool and spandex 210 fitted. It's a really, really nice hat. And it was just $3.99 before the discount. I'm gonna see if family wants it, but I did one time find a Trillium t-shirt, I believe at the bins or the pit, and somebody DM'd me and they're like, I want that Trillium. So any of my local friends, you might be interested in this Trillium hat. It is like brand new. It doesn't look like it's ever been worn. It's a flat hat. It's like this soft gray. I really love it. So I grabbed that. This bag I kind of went back and forth on, but I really liked the style of it. And then I looked inside, and the brand was Foley and Karina. And I've never heard of this before, but it's like a little flap over style, really nice, minimal crossbody, just like a very classic bag. It kind of has little Celine vibes to me. I looked it up and some of the comps were pretty promising. And this seems to be like the signature style for this brand. And I loved it. So it is leather, it's in great condition, very neutral, very minimal, like that quiet luxury feel, I would say. And it was priced at just $5.99, same as the item that I just showed you. So I'm probably gonna list this around $44 to $48. And you know, it should be like a $35 return. Some people, there was a wide range here. Some people had these bags listed for over $100, probably a larger size. Some of the comps were like 12 and some of the comps were like 50, if I remember correctly. So real wide range, but I really liked the style of it and it was in really good condition and the price was right. So it checked a lot of those boxes for me. And yeah, I'm gonna give it a go. You saw that I put back those Danner shoes and it pained me a little bit to put them back because I did see a really high comp on it. But I also saw some tremendous comps on the Danner boots that I picked up when I was in Acadia in Maine. I paid $20 for those. They still haven't sold yet. So I guess I was just a little apprehensive to jump into another pair. And sometimes I will do that. If I'm trying out a new brand, even if the comps are great, I give it a try, I put it in my closet and I wait and see how it does. So if those black boots had already sold or I had even had interest or likes or questions, I probably would have picked up that second pair of Danner boots because they were in really excellent condition. But a size 13 is a little bit more slow moving. It's a very bulky pair of boots. So at first I was like, I'm getting these. And then I found these Olakais and I was just much more connected to these. And funny enough, I didn't even look at the comps at these. I just recently sold a pair of Olakais that were worn, that I think I got at the bins. The elastic part had been cut in both sections, I imagine because someone maybe had a wider foot. They were returned once because, or they were canceled once. The order was canceled because we missed that cut in the elastic, but then they actually sold. And I'm like, if those puppies could sell after all the drama around them with the cancellation and they weren't in the greatest condition and they were cut, if I could still make a profit on those, these, which are like brand new, like I would actually feel pretty confident marking these new without tag because no one has ever walked outside in these shoes. Olakais are really good. Speaking of Acadia, when we were there, they have a couple outdoor shops where you see like a lot of cool brand in Patagonia, and Olakai is something that I saw a lot in Acadia. These are like $100 shoes, so these are in excellent condition. They were $13.79 before my 20% off, so just maybe $10 or $11, and I'm hoping to get between $50 and $70 for those. I took a chance on this, and sadly, I don't think it was much of a winner. I could not read this tag to save my life. Reception at Savers was terrible. I tried to Google image this while I was in the store and nothing came back because there was no signal. But then when I did it at home, I also got nothing. So then I went to Instagram because Instagram never lets me down. And I put it in a question. I said, does anybody know this brand? And they came back. It's called, I think it's called T-Bone Los Angeles. I am dying because it's T-Bags, not T-Bone. I could not read this and the comps just aren't that great. But this was 100% silk. It was made in the USA. It was a one shoulder dress. I thought it was really pretty. The price tag on it was $10.99. If you remember, I was returning a dress for $10.99. So that was part of my motivation for even going thrifting. But I did return the Knox Rose dress from Target. The manager there, her name is Jen. She was really nice. She said, I'll do it this time, but the tag was detached because we had taken the tag off, and she said, I'll return it this time, but in the future I can't take back something without a tag, which was totally reasonable. But I did get like a $7 credit for it or $8 credit. And in total today, I only spent $29. So it was definitely worth it. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this dress. It's really pretty, but I don't know how much of a market there is for the one sleeve. I don't know. It was 100% silk. It was made in the United States. The tag looked interesting, so I took a chance. Sometimes that really pans out, other times it doesn't. The last thing thing that I bought that is not shown here, I'll show you a little screenshot of it, is my son Rocco is really into scally caps lately. His girlfriend Lexi bought him, my phone is blowing up right now. His girlfriend bought him, it was like a Boston scally cap, black, for his birthday, and it's so handsome. And he's like, I think I want a plaid one. So I found a plaid one. It was from Aldo's, which I think it's a women's hat, but he didn't care. He put it on. It was really nice. So he's going to keep that. All right, so I think Tina's here. I'll be right back and I'll give you some totals and we'll go over the stuff from Lakeville. Be right back. All right, we shipped out a couple bundles, but then these sales came in, so I figured since I haven't finished editing, I would include them. This North Face jacket I got at a yard sale. I had it listed for $70, sent out offers for $46 or $40. Somebody countered at $30. I just accepted it because she made me do it. She made me accept it.
I'm the problem, it's me.
This is a Karen Kane dress that I bought for myself, listed it for $28. I took a $20 offer because I wasn't wearing it. This is the star of the day. This Francis Valentine sweater I had listed at $225 or $249. Somebody liked it, sent out offers for $173, which I think is the lowest offer I've sent out on this, and she accepted it. This was a bins purchase, and I was just telling Tina, somebody threw this back. I was standing right next to her, didn't know this brand, but it looked good. She threw it back in. I grabbed it, $173. Cost of goods this day was, I think, $1.30 something. And then these were in our death pile from downstairs, these youth Doc Martens that I've had for probably 2 years, unlisted, thinking they were listed. Listed them for $48. Somebody liked them or watched them on eBay, and I sent just $5 off. I sent off $43 because these are going to be really heavy to ship, and I only charged $10. It's probably going to cost more than that, but they haven't paid yet. So we have them boxed up, but they haven't gone yet. We're getting all the shipping done. Yay! I only got 2 things at this other location. Well, 1 thing for me, 2 things to sell. But why don't we hop back and I will show you my shopping experience there, and then I'll come back and give you a little more detail. It's been a while since I've been to Divine Consign. Happen to be in the neighborhood, so we are gonna take a pop in. This is bringing me back. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I wonder what the original price was on this. They have it here. Oh, here it is. $74 at Bloomingdale's.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Orange, right in time for
I know, right in time for the season. What do we think? It's really fun.
Lamb. A lamb song.
Oh, it's nice. It's linen. I feel like it's going to be good into the fall. Look at that little Barbie Chanel. Little vintage Gucci's really cute. I like that belt buckle. This is a nice piece of linen too.
I looked at that too. I was like, it's cheaper.
Yeah, so this is May, June, July, August. August 13th. Well, not quite. Oh, those are so pretty. What's the price on these? When did these arrive? Oh, these aren't on sale yet. Those are beautiful though.
They're gorgeous.
Yeah. So it's always fun thrifting with a friend. I have featured that thrift store before in my Thrift Across New England series, and whenever we are in the area, I always stop in. They were getting ready to do a 10-year celebration at this thrift store the following day, so they were prepping for it, and I overheard them talking to their customers, so congratulations on 10 years. I was focusing mainly on the clearance items because that's what I do, because at consignment stores or buy-sell trade stores, a lot of the time their pricing is not the same as thrift stores because it's not just the thrift store who is profiting from that item. In order for the store to make any money, they have to price things a little bit higher because there is a middleman, and the middleman being the consignor, which is why when I'm in those types of stores, I typically am focusing on the clearance section or just trying to keep my eyes open for something that may have even more value than what they're pricing it at. But on this particular day, I did end up in the clearance section. The first thing that I got were these Madewell jeans. And it's interesting that I grabbed these because yesterday when I was shopping at Savers, you saw that I put back a pair of jeans. Those were the curvy road tripper jeans, and those typically have been like a no-brainer. Like I always pick them up, but I've been finding about myself lately during this phase of my business in my life where I'm looking at things with a little bit more of a critical eye is I kind of blindly pick up Madewell jeans. Not completely blindly, but if it's a recognizable style and, you know, the tag is a newer label, I usually go for them, and especially if they're in a bigger size, because I personally really love Madewell. But when I looked at the comps on those jeans at Savers, and they were a skinny jean, they were the Road Tripper, and I would call them a skinny jean, very high-waisted, they were in excellent condition, but they were $9 before the 20% off, and a lot of the comps that I saw were like $20, $25. And if I was looking up a random brand and looking at paying $7 for something with the coupon that was gonna sell for $25, and then platform fees, and then what I pay Tina, at the end of the day, I don't really know that that would be worth it. Anyway, I just bought these, and these are the stovepipe. So these are a little bit more of a tapered leg, and I definitely wanted to support this business. Sometimes when I'm at a shop that's like a mom and pop shop, I'm more inclined to buy things. So these were on the 60% off rack. They were priced, oh, the price is gone. I ended up spending $19 on 3 items. So I paid, you know, a little bit more than $6 per item. So these were about $6 and change. They are a size 32, and they are the stovepipe style. And yeah, hoping to get between 30 and 50 for those. This is the jacket I bought for myself that I love. But this was dead stock, as well as this, the Esprit piece, $98 from the limited, and it was marked down to $29. And then it was probably like $15 or $16, 60% off, and then they did an additional 10% off the clearance for their anniversary sale. So I thought this was a great value. I love this color. This is a perfect fall jacket for me. It feels like it's a linen blend. It is 100% linen, all linen. It's from the limited. I used to love the limited when I was a kid. And it's just gorgeous, and it was very roomy, roomier than I thought it was going to be. So I'm gonna bring that to Japan, and that looks like a really fun fall jacket. This was a little bit questionable, but I couldn't leave it behind. This is Esprit, which was, again, such a brand of my youth, and it was expensive growing up. This is an orange Esprit blazer, I think really fun for the fall. This time of year, I just think is a great time for a pickup like this. Blazers are great in the fall. The color is definitely going to be for someone special, but this is new with tag, and it's from Bloomingdale's, which I thought was so cool. Where is that tag? I mean, doesn't that bring you back a bit? Esprit, Bloomingdale's. I couldn't leave this behind. It is new with tag. I'll probably list it. Maybe I'll list around $49 and see what happens. I've been sending, as you know, if you've been following me because of kind of my purge, I've been sending out a lot of offers. Usually I'll send out 20% right off the bat. It's been this interesting thing for me because I know I'm going to be offering a lot of sales. So when I'm pricing things, I don't want to price them too low, but then I don't want to scare people off because I'm pricing them high. But I know that as soon as somebody likes it, I usually send a 20% off offer. I don't know. So I'm probably going to price that at $49. And I do think the comps warrant that. And it is new with tag, and it is vintage. This one is 100% cotton. And the one I got for myself was 100% linen. So really nice pieces there for $19. One for me, 2 for my business. If you are new to my channel, thanks so much for being here. I am in the middle of a huge purge. I'm purging things from my personal life, and I am purging things from my business. I'm trying to thrift a little bit less. I'm putting some really strong boundaries on myself. I'm trying to buy no more than 50 thrifted items for my business in a month. I typically sell about 150 items per month, so I'm trying to lower my inventory. But what's happening right now is I'm only buying a very limited amount of items from the thrift store, but I'm finding way more than I thought in my own house. So I don't think my inventory is going to get smaller as fast as I thought, at least in the beginning while I'm purging things from my house. But from a business standpoint, I've been really disciplined in what I take into the house. What did I get at Savers? Maybe 3 or 4 items to list. I think I probably will list this Trillium. Then I got the purse, the Olakai shoes, and what was the other thing? Oh, that little kimono. 4 things from that store, 2 things from this store to sell. And so far this month, I've had only picked up 6 besides. Only 12 items so far this month, and it is now the halfway point. Today is August 15th that I'm doing that. So I'm on track 450, but I am going to the bins soon and I'm giving myself 25 pieces at the bins. So if I'm at 12 and 25, I will be at 37, and then I will have to, you know, take those last 13 pieces and be very strict about what I purchase for the month. But I've loved this so far. But that's it for my ship and shop video. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you want to be here for the experience of watching me purge, I would love for you to be here for the ride. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. I appreciate your support, and I will be back in a new video very soon. All right, everybody, bye.